Good morning, Board. It's Mary Murphy here again, once again to advocate for Green Valley. One thing that's been going on in Green Valley over the past year or so has been a celebration or a commemoration of its inception and the concept community that it was. And it's 50 years. Green Valley celebrating its golden anniversary in these troubled times there for Green Valley. And if something isn't done to take it back a step and pay attention to some of what's gone wrong and been neglected over all these years, there will be tarnish on the golden years of Green Valley. We have failing infrastructure, we have roads that are in disrepair. I went by one road, a side street, which nobody pays attention to side streets. It's almost impassable, and it's a county street. And I've talked about the washes ad nauseum, I agree, but I won't get off that subject because they are failing. We have failing infrastructure. We have rickety bridges around town. We have rickety bridges. In 50 years, my family's been involved with for 50 years. Next month commemorates my first visit to Green Valley, which was 50 years ago when I was just a young child. To go into this, it had a charm. Old Green Valley had a charm about it back when the population was about 500. But that part of Green Valley is now, it's more like inner city. It's come on hard times. We had a grocery store in Midtown, or whatever you want to call Old Green Valley. We had a grocery store for 35 years, but we've been without a grocery store for 15 years. And everything around it is kind of caving in. It's in a mall. It's considered a dead mall. I've mentioned before, you get off the expressway exit at Esperanza, the original highway exit, and it's filthy. It's covered with weeds and dirt, and it's got a boarded up gas station, and it looks like the Great Depression, and it's right there with the dead mall. We're missing it. We need a grocery store back in this area. This concept community was, predicated on the notion that retired people could find affordable housing, and then they could do without a car if they chose to, if they had that grocery store. There's no grocery store. There's nowhere in Green Valley you can live and get along without a car. I'd love to live somewhere where you can, but you can't. My home is in the old part of town. I have recently had my home appraised. The property values are in the toilet. They have been since '08, the crash of '08. They haven't come back. My property is about worthless. There's no way I could. I'd like to say I'll move, but there's no way I can sell here and buy anywhere else. I'm kind of stuck where I'm at. And they haven't been around for 50 years. I see the difference between I have seen it gone from brand spanking new, charming, to kind of like the Great Depression. And then once again, the washes. I'll submit this for your distribution. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Murphy. Kristen Almquist.